This mess, all because of this. A tractor trailer hauling produce caught fire near Cordes Junction. Northbound lanes of the freeway had to be shut down while the flames were being put out. And of course, that caused traffic to be backed up for miles. Some people, though, didn't want to wait. Look at this. CBS 5's Heather Moore picks up the story from here. Heather.
Well, see, and Catherine, just as you showed us, this is the I-17. It's notorious for this kind of thing, and you can see from this video, it is just a parking lot, and this one 16 miles long, if you can imagine. Well, for some guys with some tough trucks who were sick of being stuck, a little off-roading to get out of this mess landed them in another.
It's the worst case scenario.
Drivers on the northbound lanes of I-17 near Cordes Junction were the victims of a perfect storm. The tanker truck caught fire just before 4 with tons of Friday traffic headed for the high country.
In some sections of I-17, there's nowhere to take traffic off, so you have to kind of wait.
But that wait proved to be too much for a number of drivers desperate for a detour.
This is something we've not seen a whole lot, where we have a whole trail of people trying to find their way through rural roads back onto the highway. It's very rare.
It wasn't long before the trailblazing truck was stuck in a rut, causing a backup of its own. A half-dozen men had to push the packed pickup.
Don't go off wandering around in an area that you're not familiar with.
Eventually, some drivers stopped making their way through the maze and took an extended pit stop for their pets to come up with another plan. But it looks like a couple of drivers made it out to a Forest Service road that leads to the freeway ahead of the wreck. As for the others, we don't know.
Even if you do have a truck that has high clearance, you know, they've had a lot of storms up there, you stand a good chance of getting stuck.
All right, what a mess all the way around. We do know that both lanes were open at 6:30 tonight, but minutes ago, this was the scene. There was still an 8-mile backup. But you can blame the looky-loos for this one. An ADOT spokesman says drivers are actually slowing down to take pictures of that semi and see what caused all of their Friday frustration. Now back to you.